My beloved child, I need you to stop what you are doing right now. Please, take a deep breath with me, because what I am about to share with you is not a joke. This is sacred, this is urgent, and this is for your heart alone. I am Archangel Michael, defender of your soul, and today I have been sent to speak into your life, to whisper a truth you have tried to ignore. You have felt it, the quiet discomfort, the questions that keep rising in your spirit. Even when you pretend everything is fine, you have tried to silence the voice inside you. But heaven does not allow the truth to stay hidden forever, and I will not stand by while you suffer in confusion and fear. Child, hear me now. The truth about your relationship is about to be revealed, and it will change everything. You may not be ready. You may wish to close your eyes and cover your ears, but this is the moment you prayed for, the moment when illusions fall away, and only what is real remains. Please, stay with me. I promise you, I will hold your hand as the veil lifts. You have been giving so much of yourself, your love, your trust, your devotion, and yet, a part of you has been quietly starving, longing for honesty, longing for something solid, something pure. You have asked the universe, is this love true? Is this connection what my soul deserves? Or have I been living in a story that was never real? Today, the answers come, not to harm you, but to set you free. Breathe again. Feel my wings around you. Feel my protection. Nothing that is true can ever truly be taken away from you, and nothing false can remain forever. I know your heart is trembling now. You feel a cold wind of fear. You wonder if you will survive the truth. Beloved, you will, because truth is your greatest ally, and I am here to help you walk through it. I have seen what you could not see. I have heard what was spoken in hidden places. I have watched the secret intentions unfold behind your back. There are things you suspected, and things you never imagined, and all of it is coming into the light. The truth about your relationship will shock you, because you have been both loved and deceived, cherished and used, lifted up and quietly torn down. And still, you have kept showing up with an open heart. Still, you have loved bravely. Still, you have prayed for healing. This is why heaven is responding to you now. You have suffered long enough in uncertainty. You have sacrificed more than anyone knows. And now it is time. Time to look with clear eyes. Time to reclaim the pieces of yourself you gave away. Time to rise into the fullness of your worth. I know you are afraid to know. You fear that the truth will confirm your worst suspicions, that it will break you. But listen carefully. Beloved, the truth does not come to break you. It comes to rescue you. It comes to open the locked door you have been pounding on. It comes to set your heart back in alignment with the divine. Do not run from this. Do not numb yourself or pretend you did not hear me. Because the longer you stay in the dark, the longer you remain a prisoner of someone else's story. Your life is sacred. Your spirit is precious. Your love is a gift that must never be wasted on deception. And now, I will show you what has been hidden. There are words you were never meant to hear. Words spoken in jealousy and fear. Words that reduced your beauty to something disposable. There have been secret plans, conversations that mocked your trust, choices made without your knowing. I see your tears rising, your heart racing. You want to scream. Why didn't they just tell me the truth? Child, it is because they did not know how to face the light, because your love was a mirror, and they were terrified to see their own reflection. You have always been more powerful than you realized, more luminous, more honest, and that honesty frightened those who live behind masks. Even now, a part of you wants to defend them, to find excuses, to believe that it was all just a misunderstanding. But deep down, you know, you feel it like a chord vibrating through your soul. This was never about you not being enough. This was about them not being ready for the truth you carry. You have stayed longer than your spirit wished to. You have convinced yourself that things would change. You have hoped that love could heal what someone refused to face in themselves. And beloved, you must understand this. You cannot heal someone who will not choose healing. You cannot love someone into wholeness if they will not claim it. This is why the divine has brought you to this moment, to call you back to yourself, to remind you that you are worthy of a love that does not hide, a love that does not betray, a love that stands in the light unafraid. Feel your heart opening, even though it hurts, even though it feels like the ground is falling away beneath you. I am here. I will not leave your side. You are about to discover truths that will feel like an earthquake. But remember, earthquakes are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to break apart what cannot stand, so that something stronger, something real, can rise in its place. This is not a punishment. This is a divine intervention, because your soul cried out for clarity, because you deserve peace, because you have given enough chances to someone who was never ready to rise with you. You will feel many emotions: shock, anger, relief, grief. Let them all come. They are teachers, messengers, guides. And when the waves have passed, you will find yourself standing in a stillness you have never known before. The stillness of knowing the truth. The stillness of knowing you survived it. Breathe again. Beloved, feel your shoulders soften. You have carried a burden that was never yours. A burden of fixing what you did not break. A burden of proving your worth to someone who could never see it. It ends here, with this knowing, with this holy clarity. You are not here to be someone's option. You are not here to be someone's secret. You are not here to be tolerated. You are here to be celebrated. And when you release what is false, you make space for what is true to find you. You make space for love that does not confuse you, love that does not punish you, love that does not vanish when you need it most. This is why you are hearing my voice today, because you were never meant to walk this path alone, because heaven has watched your tears and has decided enough. No more hiding, no more half-truths, no more pretending. You deserve a life that matches the purity of your heart. And the only way to claim it is to release what cannot follow you there. I know this feels like the end of something, and in many ways, it is. But endings are only doorways to beginnings you cannot yet imagine. Do not be afraid. Do not look away. Do not close the door you have waited so long to open. The truth about your relationship is this: you were always the one who loved most purely. You were always the one who showed up with your whole heart. You were always the one who believed in what was possible. But you cannot build a future alone. You cannot be the only one carrying the vision. If someone cannot meet you in the light, they are not meant to walk beside you into your destiny. You may feel sadness rising now. That is holy. Allow it. Cry if you must. Grieve what could have been. But do not confuse grief with regret. You did nothing wrong by loving fully, by believing in someone's potential, by hoping for the best. This is your proof of your courage, your evidence that your heart is wide open. And it will be again. The next time you love, it will be with eyes unclouded by illusions. It will be with the wisdom you have earned. It will be with a heart that refuses to shrink for anyone. Child, this is not a joke. This is your awakening. This is your liberation. This is the holy moment your soul has been waiting for. I am Archangel Michael. I am here to protect you as you step into your truth. I am here to shield you from the shadows that once deceived you. I am here to remind you that you are worthy of a love that never hides. Feel my wings around you. Feel my sword cutting away every lie. Feel the chains falling off your spirit. This is your time to rise, your time to heal, your time to claim the life that was always yours. When doubt tries to return, when fear whispers that you will be alone forever, call on me. And I will remind you, you are never alone. You are never unloved. You are never forgotten. What waits ahead is more beautiful than what you leave behind. And though the truth has shaken you, it will also set you free. You will look back on this moment and see it as the doorway, the threshold between confusion and clarity, between pain and peace. Do not fear the shock of this revelation. It is the medicine your heart has needed, the light your soul has been craving. And now, precious one, stand tall in your knowing. Hold your head high. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it must. No more hiding. No more pretending. No more settling for half answers. You are ready for love that stands in the sun. Love that holds you without conditions. Love that honors your truth. Breathe in this knowing. Exhale the old stories. Feel your spirit expanding. I am here. I am not leaving. I will be at your side as you step forward into the unknown. Take my hand now. Let the past fall away. Let your heart be filled with the peace of clarity. You have nothing to fear, nothing to prove, nothing to lose except what was never real. This is your moment. This is your freedom. This is your beginning. Remember, beloved, you are loved beyond measure. You are watched over every hour. You are guided by angels who will never abandon you. And when the nights feel long and your heart feels tender, return to these words. Let them remind you that truth is a gift, and you are strong enough to hold it. The truth about your relationship will shock you, but it will also heal you. It will cleanse you. It will set you on a path where no lie can touch you again. I bless you with courage. I bless you with clarity. I bless you with the promise of love that is real and lasting. Go forward now, in faith, in hope, in the certainty that you are never alone. I am Archangel Michael. I have spoken, and I will always be by your side. I see that you are still here with me, and I honor your courage. So many turn away when the truth begins to rise. So many close their hearts when the light feels too bright. But you, my beloved one, you are different. You are ready to see. You are ready to feel. You are ready to step into your divine inheritance. Even now, as you listen to my words, a part of you is beginning to understand something deeper. You are realizing that every moment of your past, every tear, every disappointment, every secret was preparing you for this unveiling. You did not come to this earth to live half awake. You did not come here to survive on crumbs of affection. You came here to know the fullness of love, the sacredness of being seen and cherished for all that you are. I have watched you compromise your spirit. I have seen you shrink to keep the peace. I have heard the silent screams in your heart that no one else heard. But I heard them. Heaven heard them. And your cries reached the throne of the Most High. That is why I am with you now. Because your soul has been calling for this truth. Because your spirit has outgrown the smallness of what you were given. You see, beloved, when your heart has known deception, it learns to doubt its own brilliance. It learns to question its own knowing. But the time for self-doubt is over. The time for confusion is over. The time for half-loves and hidden agendas is over. This is the era of your reclamation, the sacred return to yourself. I know you wonder, how do I go on after this? How do I love again when I have been so deeply betrayed? Listen to me now. You were never broken. You were never unworthy. You were never too much or not enough. Those were the lies that were projected onto you by hearts that could not hold your light. But you were not created to dim for anyone. Your spirit was born to rise, to illuminate the darkness, to show what love looks like when it is unafraid. And though it may feel as if the foundations of your world have crumbled, I tell you the truth. What has fallen away was never meant to last. What remains is the essence of who you are. Pure, radiant, unshakable. Can you feel it? Beneath the ache and the sorrow, There's a new strength taking root inside you. You may not see it yet, but already your future is forming. A future where you no longer have to pretend. A future where your heart is safe to be as big and as tender as it was always meant to be. And child, there is something else you must know. You were not the only one deceived. The one who could not love you truly, they also deceived themselves. They believed they could keep you small. They believed they could keep your spirit confined. They believed they could keep the truth from ever rising to the surface. But no one can outmaneuver the divine. No one can silence the call of a soul who is ready to awaken. You are awakening now. Your eyes are opening. Your heart is remembering its own wisdom. This is why it hurts. Because illusions die hard. Because part of you wanted so badly to believe in what was never real. And that is not a weakness. It is a testament to the size of your love. It is proof that your faith was sincere. You must not punish yourself for having hope. You must not shame yourself for loving beyond reason. Your capacity to love is your greatest gift, and it will never be wasted. Even now, every tear you shed is watering the garden of your new life. A life where love will not hide from you. A life where truth and tenderness walk hand in hand. Breathe with me. You are not lost. You are not ruined. You are on the threshold of something holy. Feel my presence. Feel my wings wrapping around you in this sacred pause. Let the old stories dissolve. You are free now. Free to see without distortion. Free to feel without fear. Free to choose what your spirit has always longed for. And hear me, there will come a day, not far from now, when you will look back on this time and see it as your deliverance. You will see that nothing was taken from you that was ever meant to stay. You will see that you were spared a lifetime of pretending, and you will bless the truth for setting you free. Yes, the truth about your relationship is shocking. It is a revelation that shakes the foundation of what you believed. But it is also a medicine, a sacred realignment, a divine rescue. You have been chosen for something greater. You have been called to a love that matches your soul's brilliance. And that love will never ask you to hide. It will never ask you to doubt. It will never ask you to become someone you are not. You are worthy of that love. You have always been. Feel that knowing settling into your bones. Let it become the ground you walk upon. You do not have to rush your healing. You do not have to pretend that you are unshaken. You are allowed to take your time. But I will say this, do not return to what broke you. Do not allow guilt or habit to drag you back into the darkness you have outgrown. You are not obligated to carry another's unhealed wounds. You are not required to be the salve for someone who refuses to choose the light. You are free to walk away. You are free to reclaim the pieces of yourself that you left behind. And as you do, watch how the universe rushes to fill your hands with something truer, something pure, something that feels like coming home. Child, this is the moment you become whole again. This is the moment you remember who you are, a soul born of divine love. A spirit woven from the stars, a heart that was never meant to beg for crumbs. I am Archangel Michael. I stand beside you now as your witness, your protector, your friend, and I promise you, no matter what comes next, you will not walk alone. Every night you lie awake, questioning, I will be there to remind you. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. Every morning you rise, still feeling the ache. I will be there to whisper, you are stronger than you know, and your heart will heal. Let these words be the balm on your tender places. Let them be the lighthouse that guides you out of the storm. You have survived the lies. You have endured the silence. You have outlasted the shadows. And now you will rise. You will rise with clarity in your eyes. You will rise with peace in your chest. You will rise with a knowing that can never again be taken from you. This is not the end. It is the sacred beginning. When you are tempted to look back, remember this. Nothing real can ever be lost. Nothing true will ever leave you. And nothing that is meant for you will pass you by. You are held. You are protected. You are loved. And I am here. Always. In every moment. In every breath. You will rise. And the truth that shocked you will become the truth that set you free. I bless you, beloved, with courage for this journey, with grace for every step, and with love that will never leave you. I am Archangel Michael, and this is my promise. You are never alone, and you never will be. I can feel the trembling in your spirit. You are wondering if you will ever trust again. You are wondering if your heart will ever feel safe to open. Hear me. Your trust was not foolish. Your openness was not naive. Your love was not a mistake. Your love is the most precious thing about you. It is the signature of your soul. It is the proof that no darkness has ever been able to corrupt your spirit. I know this pain is sharp, like a blade that keeps twisting, but it will not last forever. This wound will become a scar, and that scar will become a story of survival. One day, you will touch that scar and say, "This is where I learned I could not be broken." Even now, something is shifting inside you. A quiet knowing is forming beneath the grief. A certainty that you deserve more. A knowing that you were never created to live in the shadows. And while this revelation feels heavy, it is also a liberation, because at last, you are seeing everything clearly. Clarity is a holy gift, even when it feels like it is tearing something from your grasp. For so long, you were waiting for someone else to choose you, to value you, to see you fully. But child, you were meant to choose yourself first. You were meant to remember that your worth does not come from another's recognition. It was woven into you by the divine. It was sealed upon your soul the moment you were created. No one can strip that away. No betrayal can erase it. No deception can diminish it. You are worthy, not because of what you offer others, not because of how much you endure, not because of the sacrifices you make. You are worthy because you exist, because you are a living miracle, because you are a carrier of sacred light. And that light is needed now more than ever. Not a dimmed version of you, not a diluted version of you, but the whole, radiant, honest you. I feel your heart softening as you hear these words. I feel your spirit lifting its gaze. You are remembering. You are remembering that nothing real can be threatened, and nothing unreal has any power over you. This is the foundation upon which you will build your new life, a life that honors your truth, a life that reflects the purity of your heart. There will be days when grief returns, when memories rise like shadows at dusk, when you wonder if you imagined it all. In those moments, come back to me, call upon my name, and I will remind you, you did not imagine the love. But you also cannot imagine away the truth. The truth stands. It stands even when you wish it would vanish. It stands because your soul deserves nothing less. Let the truth be your compass now. Let it guide you back to your own heart. Let it remind you of all you still have to give, but only to those who can meet you with the same honesty. I will say this again so you never forget. You are not here to be someone's secret. You are not here to be tolerated. You are not here to be manipulated. You are here to love and be loved in return. Freely, fully, fearlessly. You may not see how this will unfold. You may not know what comes next, but that is why I am with you. To remind you that the unknown is not empty. The unknown is where your miracles live. The unknown is where your next great love is waiting. The unknown is where you will meet the version of yourself who no longer hides. I know this feels impossible to believe right now. I know your heart is still raw, but trust me, beloved, one day soon, You will wake up and realize that the heaviness is gone. You will open your eyes and feel peace where pain once lived. You will smile without forcing it. You will feel love returning to you in ways you never imagined. And you will thank this moment when everything fell apart, because it was also the moment you finally came home to yourself. Breathe this in with me now. I am here. I am not leaving. I am the guardian of your heart. And I will not allow you to remain bound to something that cannot love you as you deserve. The truth has been spoken. The illusions have been dissolved. And now, only what is real remains. Feel your spirit rising. Feel your shoulders straightening. Feel the ancient power awakening in your chest. You have always been more powerful than you believed, more resilient than you imagined, more luminous than you dared to admit. And no betrayal, no lie, no disappointment can take that from you. I want you to say these words out loud with me now, so that heaven can echo them back to you. I am worthy of love that is honest. I am worthy of respect that is unwavering. I am worthy of a life that feels true. Say it again. Let yourselves memorize it. Let your heart claim it as law. I am worthy of love that is honest. I am worthy of respect that is unwavering. I am worthy of a life that feels true. Yes, child, this is your new reality. This is your sacred inheritance. You no longer have to beg for what your soul was always meant to receive. You no longer have to diminish yourself to fit into someone else's small story. You are here to write your own story. A story of bravery. A story of truth. A story of love that stands tall in the light. Feel my wings encircling you. Feel the shield of divine protection I place over your spirit now. Nothing false can penetrate this light. Nothing hidden can endure here. You are safe. You are held. You are free. And now, precious one, take a slow breath. Feel your heart settling. Feel your spirit relaxing into this new clarity. You have nothing left to fear, because you have seen the truth, and you have survived it. In fact, you are stronger for it. You are wiser for it. You are more whole than you have ever been. From this day forward, your life will no longer be defined by secrets. Your heart will no longer be weighed down by confusion. You will move in the world with a new kind of grace. The grace of someone who knows their worth. The grace of someone who will never again settle for less. Let this be the promise you carry. You will never again pretend not to see what you see. You will never again deny what your spirit knows. And you will never again give your precious love to anyone who cannot cherish it as holy. This is your sacred vow to yourself, and I am here as your witness. You are ready now, ready to rise, ready to heal, ready to walk into a future where everything is built on truth. And beloved, it is going to be more beautiful than you can possibly imagine. I will walk with you every step. I will defend your heart with my sword of light. I will whisper reminders of your worth every time doubt tries to return. When you feel alone, call upon me, and you will feel the warmth of my wings. When you feel afraid, call upon me, and you will hear my voice reminding you. You were never meant to stay in the shadows. You were created for the light. You were created for love that does not hide. You were created for a life that feels like truth in every breath. And so it is, and so it shall be. I am Archangel Michael. This is my blessing. This is my promise. This is the truth that will set you free forever.